Mr. Marchbanks.
Glad to meet you, sir.
Glad to meet you, Mr. Marchbanks. How do you find yourself in this weather? I'm sure you aren't letting James put foolish ideas in your head.
Foolish idea? Oh, you mean socialism? No.
You'll lose your train, Papa, if you don't go at once. Come back at noon, we will talk more.
Bye-bye, Candy. I will looking again.
Bye, Papa. Take care.
So long, James.
And now I must leave you to James for the present. I suppose you are too much of a poet to know the state a woman finds her house when she's been away for 3 weeks. Oh, give me my rug, hand my cloak across my arm, and my head, please. And now open the door. Thank you.
Oh, you will take lunch with us, Eugene? Of course.
I mustn't. I mean, I can't.
You mean you won't?
No, I should like to indeed. Thank you very much. But,
Bosh. If you do like to stay, stay. If you are shy, go, take a turn to the park, or write poetry until 1:30, then come in and have a good feed.
thank you. I should like that very much. But I really must not. The truth is, Mrs. Morell told me not to. She said she didn't think you would ask me to stay to lunch. But that I was to remember. She said, I would understand. But please, don't tell her I told you.
Oh, is that all? Want my suggestion that you should take a turn, meet the difficulty?
How?
Why, you duffer? No, I won't put it in that way. My dear lad, in happy marriage like us, there's something very sacred in the return of wife to her home. An old friend, a truly noble and sympathetic soul is not in the way on such occasion. But chance visitor is. Candida thought I would not rather have you here. But she was wrong. I'm very fond of you, my boy. I should like to see you for yourself that what happy thing it is to be married as I am.
Happy? You're married? You think that? You believe that?
I know it, my boy. Laral Fakul said that there are convenient marriages, but no delightful one. You don't know the comfort of seeing through and through a thundering liar and rotten cynic like that fellow. Now off with you, go to the park, write poetry, 1:30, sharp. And when? We never wait for anybody.
No, stop. You shan't. I will force it into life.
Force what?
I must speak to you. There is something that must be settled between us.
Now?
Now, before you leave this room.
No, I'm not going to leave it, my boy. I thought you were. Now come, sit down quietly and tell me what it is. And remember, we are friends, need not fear. Either of us will be anybody, but patient and kind to the other. What we may have to say?
Oh, I am not forgetting myself. I am only full of horror. You shall see whether this is a time for patience or kindness. Don't look at me in that self-complacent way. You think yourself is stronger than I am? But I shall stagger you if you have a heart in your breast.
Stagger me, my boy. Out with it.
First,
First.
I love your wife.
Why, my dear child? Of course you do. Everybody loves her. They can't help it. I like it, but I say, Eugene, do you think yours is a case to be talked about? You are under 20. She is over 30. Doesn't it look rather too like a case of cop love?
You dare say that of her. You think the way of love she inspired. It is an insult to her.
To her? Eugene, take care. I have been patient. I hope to remain patient. But there are some things I won't allow. Don't force me to show you the indulgence. I should show to a child. Be a man.
Let us put aside that card. It horrifies me when I think of the doses she has had to endure in all the very years during which you have selfishly and blindly sacrificed her to minister your self-sufficiency. You, who have not one thought, one sense in common
She seems to bear it pretty well. Eugene, my boy, you are making fool of yourself. A very great fool of yourself. There's a piece of wholesome plan speaking for you. Take care.
Oh, do you think I don't know all that? Do you think that the things people make fool of themselves are any less real and true than the things they sensibly behave about? They are more true. They are only they are true. You are very calm, sensible, and moderate with me, because you see that I am a fool about your wife, just as no doubt the old man who was here was very wise over your socialism, because he sees that you are a fool about it. Does that prove you wrong? Does your complacent superiority to me prove me that I am wrong?
Marchbanks, some devil is putting all these words in your mouth. It is easy, terribly easy, to shake man's faith in himself. To take advantage of that, to break man's spirit is devil's work. Take care of what you are doing. Take care.
I know. I am doing it on purpose. I told you I should stagger you.
Eugene, listen to me. Someday, I hope and trust, you will be as happy as I am. You will be married man. You will be working with your all might and valor to make every spot on this earth as happy as your own home. And who knows, you may be the master builder where I am only a humble journeyman.
It doesn't make me tremble. It is the want of it in others that makes me tremble.
Then help to kindle it in them, in me, not to extinguish it. In future, when you will be as happy as I am, I will be your true brother in faith. I will help you to believe that God has given us world that nothing but our own folly keeps us your paradise. Amen. We need it greatly and always.
Is it like this for her always? A woman with a great soul, craving for reality, truth, and freedom, and being fed on metaphors, sermons, stale perorations, mere rhetoric. Do you think a woman like Candida can live on your talent for preaching?
Marchbanks, you are making it harder for me to control myself. My talent is like yours, insofar as it is real worth at all. It is a gift of finding words for the divine truth.
It's a gift of the gap. Nothing more, nothing less. What has your knack of fine talking to do with the truth? Any more than playing the organist? I have never been to your church, but I have been to your political meetings, and I have seen you, what you call rousing the meeting to enthusiasm, and excited them that they were drunk, and their wives looked on, that what fools they were. It's an old story. You will find it in the Bible. I imagine King David, in its fits of enthusiasm, was very much like you, but his wife despised him in her heart.
Leave my house. Do you hear?
Stop, Morell, don't touch me. If you strike me, I won't bear it. I will kill myself. Stop, take your hand away.
You little snarling cowardly whelp. Go before you frighten yourself into a fit.
I am not afraid of you. It's you who are afraid of me.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Because I shrink from being beautifully helpless. Because I can do nothing but cry with rage when I met with darling. Because I can't lift a heavy trunk down from the cab like you. Because I can't fight you with a drunken navy boot. All that make you think that I am afraid of you. But you are wrong. I am not afraid of a clergyman idea. I will put my own ideas against you. I will rescue her from her slavery to them. You are driving me out of your house because you are a daredevil. Let her choose between you and me. You are afraid to let me see her again. I said, I am going.
Wait a minute. I'm not going to touch you. Don't be afraid. When my wife comes back, she will want to know why you have gone. And when she finds you are never going to cross our threshold, you will have to that explain too. Now I don't wish to distress her by telling her that you have behaved like a blackguard.
You must. You shall. If you give any explanation but the true one. You are a liar and a coward. Tell her what I said. How you mainly and strongly shook me as a terrier shakes her head. And how you put me out of your house. And how you call me a little silly exam. If you don't tell her, I will write to her. Then at the end of the day, you will come to know that she really belongs to me, not to you. Goodbye, Mr. Clergyman.